I bet you didn't know there's an urban legend living inside comments. People swear the same. Reply crawls into unrelated videos. Overnight. No one agrees what it means, yet everyone recognizes it. The strangest part? It always arrives with perfect timing. A channel posts a video. Hours later, comments start changing. Not the whole section. Just one placeholder reply appears. Viewers screenshot it instantly, like they're watching a ritual. Then, within minutes, it's gone. But not forgotten, because someone else posts the screenshot seconds later. That's when the pattern stops being random and starts feeling targeted. I bet you didn't know the legend has a shape, not just a phrase. It starts like normal typing, then tilts into something offbeat. The punctuation is awkward, like it's mimicking a person who hesitated. And the spacing feels intentional, like someone mapped the reply. People describe it as neither spam nor scam, just wrong. One commenter says, "The reply reads like a warning to the viewer." Another says it's a test, because the next thread follows like clockwork. The legend spreads not through links, but through screenshots and reposts. That's important, because it means the text survives without the original. So where does it come from if it keeps disappearing? Some think it's a bot cycling identities across platforms. Others think it's a real person using moderation tools like a shadow. But no one has the log files to prove it either way. And the timing keeps breaking everyone's assumptions. It appears when certain topics spike, like the reply "knows" trends. One thread mentions a movie release, and the reply arrives right after. Another thread is about a local missing pet, and the reply follows same day. People start asking, is it reacting or predicting? I bet you didn't know the legend has a second phase, pinning. After it appears, a different commenter claims they didn't do it. Yet the suspicious reply becomes prominent, right above the rest. Then moderators remove it, but the shadow pattern returns later. That loop is what gives it the haunting vibe. If it were just spam, it would scale differently. If it were a coordinated attack, it would leave clearer fingerprints. Instead, the legend behaves like a person who tests boundaries. People even claim the reply changes based on who notices it. They report different words to the same story, same timing, same posture. That's the part nobody can explain, because it sounds impossible. So let's talk about the most popular theory, comment section cults. The idea is simple. Small groups coordinate to seed a specific reply. They wait for the exact moment when moderators are distracted. Then they drop the reply like a match in dry grass. But cult theories struggle with one detail. The reply appears too widely. It shows up across different languages, different time zones, different styles. How could one group manage that without leaving traces? That's why another theory is more unsettling. It's automated, but adaptive. Not random bot. More like a script that learns what fits. The reply would slip in, watch reactions, and tweak next appearances. But even adaptive automation shouldn't feel so personal. People say it feels like someone is watching them watch it. So there's a third theory, account takeover with selective posting. The reply could be the signature of whoever controls a compromised account. The pinning could be done when they gain temporary control. Then moderators remove it, but the attacker waits and returns later. That theory explains disappearance, but it doesn't explain the consistency people notice. The legend's rules feel stable, like a game with invisible instructions, which brings us to the detail that makes everyone uneasy. Multiple viewers report reading the reply at the exact moment they refreshed, like it was waiting behind the refresh button just out of reach. You refresh, it's there. You blink, it's gone. That's not how normal spam behaves. Spam either floods everything or it fails in predictable ways. This reply shows up like a precise strike. So why do people keep believing it's a legend and not a glitch? Because the same feeling repeats even when the exact words change. The reply always lands with a tone, "Don't look away." People describe it as if it knows they'll be curious. I bet you didn't know that one viral thread tried to catch it. They set alerts, refresh schedules, and screenshot tools. For hours, nothing. Then, at a random minute, the reply appeared. They captured it, but the timestamp didn't match their logs. That mismatch is where the urban legend grows teeth. If it's a bot, why fake timing discrepancies? If it's a person, why move like it's guessing their refresh rate? And if it's a glitch, why does it coordinate with human behavior? Let's slow down for a second and talk about fear mechanics. A legend survives when it creates a harmless mystery and escalates curiosity. Here, the mystery is the reply itself. Small, repeatable, screenshot friendly. The escalation is the disappearance, which forces people to check again. Then comes the proof loop. Others verify they saw it too. That's how an urban legend becomes an experience you can't shake. Now, there's a darker pattern. Some viewers swear they noticed. They claim the legend appears more often on channels that ignore warnings. When a creator deletes suspicious comments quickly, the reply vanishes for weeks. But when a creator leaves it up, it returns like a pendulum. People call it feeding the echo. I didn't want to believe that, but the stories line up oddly well. Still, coincidences happen online, especially with millions of viewers refreshing. So here's the question